Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Warlock 2 The Exiled. We'll be going through the main campaign. Alright. Moving on up. And I don't currently have anyone that can enter the water. Pity, but I will. There come the spiders. Oof, that hurt. But they survived.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Hordes of cockroaches are raging through your capital. They will eat all the food and spread disease. Just teleport them away. Right, I want to get them off these planes of death because they hurt my regular units. Need to get rid of all those spider holes and spider nests.
Grey Striders!
That's a bad idea. You have not got your healing ready, but you do. You also have the fireball spell, or lesser fireball spell, so let's weaken these spiders a bit. Also, can't reach that, but I can move you into the forest. Probably not a bad idea. And I want to get the better healing spell. It's just so useful to me. Let's get the Plain Warrior Guild. I need some more beefy melee units.
Ever traveling.
Alright, let's start building up our economy somewhat. By building some additional cities that do not require me to... Ooh, propaganda, nice. That do not take up any of these slots, because that's also a new addition to this game. Special cities. Now, suppose I wanted to convert this thing into a special city. I could turn them into a free town, which is basically just a city that produces money. A fortress city that helps me defend areas. And then temple cities with various deities that I can worship. That will basically give me some relation towards that god. I have not yet decided which one I want to worship. Because at the moment it's a moot point since I don't have any holy sites. However, I do not want to turn these cities into special cities yet. Because, well, I don't need them to. Right, can't really go anywhere. Well. Yeah, well, I lost that guy. That's not unexpected. And now the spiders are hiding in the forest. Alright, let's get rid of that first. So no new ones will spawn. Alright, so now I would like the city, get the city over here. That would probably be a fine idea. Even if the terrain here is abysmal. I mean, dead plains usually have a good base production for magic. Just these pumpkins is not enough. But most of this looks like it's been burned. That's just no good. Right, this is my food city, so I want some plain archer guild because I need to get my granary up. Right, you can come back ashore. Alright, move over there, but stay there.
We go long!
Donuron. Target confirmed.
Alright, that one is dead.
On the way of the bow.
And we got some regular skeletons. Now, skeletons, of course, are not all that well affected by missiles. In fact, their protection against missiles is 65%.
Ever traveling.
Yeah, not putting much of a dent in those. Now, since this is the only way into this world, I'm gonna put up a little bit of a defense over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So over here. And you can come through. Now I could attack all of this. I don't know what's up there. We'll find out in a moment, I guess. Stay away from my girls. Those are not yours.
Traveling.
Right.
A new city has been founded, my lord.
Alright, this will be the money city. So we'll definitely need a harbor. I'm running low on food though. I can't keep building units. But unfortunately deadlands are also useless for producing any amount of food, and that's not where I wanted you to go. You can stand over there for now, I guess. The Dread spell. Getting the undead city over here might be nice.
On the way of the bow.
Yeah, you retreat. And let's give you a little bit of healing. Right. Since you want to die so badly, go ahead and die.
Striding again.
Right. City over here.
A new city has been founded, my lord.
And you become a free town. Now, this one will build on its own, but do keep in mind that special cities have a population penalty of 50%. So they will never grow quite as quickly as your other cities. This is something to keep in mind, especially for when you capture cities that are not your natural race. For instance, that undead city which I just saw would also have a penalty because it's not Plainstriders. So turning foreign cities into special cities gives them an additional penalty for growth, which is just not good. And in basic sense, I say it's probably a better idea to only turn your own people into special cities. And if you're gonna capture any of the other races as your cities, then just keep them as major cities or destroy them and just make way for your own cities. But in any case, we now have Fighters of the Plains. Now these are a little bit tougher, still quite cheap. Incredibly cheap, actually.
To the unknown.
Alright, so I think, yeah, here is fine. This one will be a fortress city. Now, fortress cities usually start at a very low health when you first build them, because they need to build up the wall, I suppose you could think. But that's really all I want, and this one will have time enough to build up. Since after all, I'm not really expecting... I really should be more careful about that. Darn. Sure, why not?
We go long.
On your word.
I can't wait until you to heal, so I'll just... Should have done it in the reverse order, but oh well. Let's get rid of these skellies. And I couldn't push you off the hill. Alright, fine. Ooh, a lord has come. Alright, so Nicholas Frost. Magic hero. Well, he's nice enough, I suppose. Good enough to start with. Let's get him. I'm losing mana now. I really need a mana city. So good thing I captured that one. Alright, let's get going. Oh, I also forgot to mention, if you build a temple city...
On your word.
that produces mana. So, not a bad city to get either way. Alright. Get one more archer. Let's keep on building these settlers. It's still some turns away before these cities level up. But as long as my food production keeps going up, they will keep growing. Because if you don't have enough food, then your cities will gain a starvation penalty. Again, something to keep in mind. Still have not encountered any others. Alright. Kill the skeletons. Fill them with even more holes.
Shadows of Grey.
And these are cockroaches. I can fight them. Don't feel like doing that right now. Alright, the next level up. I could give these more experience, but I think the endurance is probably a better idea, considering most spells that do damage are either elemental or death based. I mean, the most dangerous elemental damage you can come across is spirit magic, because spirit damage is something you can't really defend yourself against well, because there's just not that much defense against it. Luckily, also only very few units actually use it, except for the most annoying ones. Spirit dragons, the most annoying thing you'll ever encounter. Yep, go into the portal. Let's grab that. But there's nothing up there. Just more dead planes. There's no point in going after the Kraken at this point.
Yes?
There are flies all over my capital. You know what? Just get rid of them. Get rid of them. Oh, but they're already dead. Right. That's fine. Ooh, zombies. These are slightly more damaging. Luckily, they're not gonna move this turn because they've gone into the defensive.
On the way of the bow.
I do want to get rid of them, though.
We go long.
Let's see. Time to start using hotkeys, I think. Now, I do want to get this city, but I would prefer to have some slightly more powerful units and some slightly stronger attackers. Like, for instance, my walkers of the plains, or these. I can't see them because I can't build them here. Now that hurts, but luckily they got some supporting fire. That is indeed a new tactic that's been added to the game, where if archers are next to another unit, they can give supporting fire once per turn. They can't do it infinitely. Alright, let's capture that. Run away from that. Heal that. And now cry a bit.
Target confirmed.
Now zombies are annoying because of the zombie aura around them. Which means that my units are slightly less powerful now.
On the way of the bow.
Right. But they will have to fight uphill, so that's in my favor. Right, granary. And let's see.
Target confirmed.
That should help. Zombie aura is still strong. But luckily their missile defense is absolutely natural. They don't have it.
We go long.
Alright. Can't move further forward, alright. Well, they're dead. Ah well. It's more where that came from. Ooh, a new lord has come. A healer. Nice. Insatiable. Enlightened Shaman. Does life magic damage and spirit magic. So I'm definitely taking him. It's a good thing I've got plenty of gold in storage, but I do need to get some mana coming in because
Pioneers.
I am running out. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. But having a healer on the front lines definitely will help. Alright.
On the way of the bow. On your word.
Now, magic users usually don't get a supporting unit perk, so he's a little bit wasted. But I'm gambling that these spiders will probably try to attack one of my girls, and I might lose them. That is a pity. But right now, losing someone isn't gonna be entirely against me because, well, I am a little bit running out of magic. No, they're retreating. That is
Yes?
surprising. Well, then I can attack them and get rid of them.
Target confirmed.
Because there's all sorts of vermin over here.
Who calls me?
On your word.
Alright, construct a building. We want more tax income. Let's see, what is the best path for most tax income for here? I want to get the multiplicative bonuses of the tax office, the bank and the mint. But of course, just having raw production of gold would also be nice. I think I'll go for the tax office for now. And this... well, this can be 10 researchers. Because that will give me some income. Mana income. Right, again, I'm going with the endurance. Yeah, I'm standing on plains of death. That's probably not a good idea, but oh well.
On the way of the bow.
Ho, ho, ho.
I do hate that you can't usually do that, because whenever that interface pops up, whenever you've got a unit ready to go into the portal, and it's someone else's turn, you can't do jack. So that window is always in your screen. That's annoying. That should really have been patched out of the game. That doesn't happen. Alright. I don't really care about the orders of the Plains Marines. I think. What will that give me if I build that? Just give me a better saipan. Well, I don't need that over in that area. I think it's probably time to get the foundry. Get a little bit of income, make some better armor. Speaking of which, no, I can't give him anything. What you? No. No, nothing I have really helps in that regard.
On your word.
Yee, nice spell. Very nice. Marshland everywhere. I do find the crappiest worlds to settle, but
We have founded a new
we shall not be undeterred. Alright, so I really have to make a choice about which direction I want to go. So which unit of these do I want? I could go with Lilia, she would be nice. Then again, this is a melee attacker, escape artist, forester. No, I'm gonna have to go with Fervus. So this will be a city dedicated to Fervus. Alright, so this city will now provide me with +2 magic. Not much, but it's a start. It'll at least slow the drain a bit until the Tenter Surges come in.
Yes?
That's... Right, nice. Elemental Wrath, I think, is probably a good idea.
We go long.
Some units have spawned in. That can be bad. It's just zombies, but still. Well, at least my fighters of the plains have arrived. Common fighters, they don't do a lot of damage. They are undead, so they're immune to death magic, luckily. The skeletons, so they don't get much damage from missiles. And they have some basic armor. Which means, as they are armored, armored units get bonus, or are dealt bonus damage if they are hit by lightning.
My lord.
Which is not really something that's advertised in the game, but it's a neat thing to know.
On the way of the bow. On your
Right.
word.
That's gotten rid of the cockroaches. Stone of Regeneration. That might be nice to put on a spell. Alright, we've got some Bones of the Ancient, although I must say, as far as goes, my game published by Paradox, this is a neat way to sneak in your logo. Not very subtle, but very neat. Right, let's keep on hitting the city. Right, just move on up. Now, let's do something a little bit dangerous. And you then generally don't want to stand on marches because they have a -50 base defense stat. So anything that's hit there gets hit for about twice as hard as normal. But it's really the only place I can stand and still hit the city. Now I really want to get a unit close up to the city because if you have a melee unit in range of someone else, they can't repair or heal. Naturally. They can still heal by spells, but neutral cities don't do that, so...
Gray Striders.
You can stay where you are.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Right, that's the zombies dealt with. Now I have a better healing. Neat. And we now have access to the next level of sorcery spells. None of them really appeal to me at the moment, so I'll just head over to here, get those spells knocked out. But there was something I was interested in doing. Give the healing spell the Stone of Regeneration. No. Can really only do that if I have enough magic to cast the spell, I guess.
Shadows of Grey.
On the way of the bow. Danuran.
Keep on moving forward. And the city is
It
ours.
appears there is another great mage in these lands.
Another lord has come. A fighter lord. Skipper Morgan's Rat Prince. Not the greatest of heroes, but I'll take him. I might replace him later, but for now he's useful because he is meat shield-ish. Well, he tends to do more damage and all that, but yeah, we have found a new lord. Who have we found? Rjahk. Well, he should be a friend of ours. We have the same race. And he's heading towards Lunord, which is not so far from Verve, so He doesn't even mind our religion all that much.
You wish to speak with me?
Now, the diplomacy system in this game is absolutely, totally, completely, utterly basic. You can really only do one thing. Give the same deal, demand something from them, give them something, or declare war. And if they say no to demanding something, it's the same as declaring war. But I will try to be nice at the moment.
That was tolerable.
He's probably agreed. Technically, he will not give me his answer until the next turn, but from the sound file that they just played, I know he's probably agreed. He's also got some Archers of the Plains. He's given them... Well, he's gone all out with the armor and all that. I might do that later. He's given them a spell, Haste. That's fine.
Who calls me?
Your call? See how you like this?
Let's get rid of those zombies. Nice one. I kinda want you to be a better healer, so let's do that. Can I get anyone over there? Fallen field of impressions of familiar force. A force so full of wild hatred that you will never mistake it for anything other than the Dremers. Well, not now. Right, so this portal leads to a Dremer world. That's not altogether very good. Dremers are still a problem.
On your word.
In this game. Their worlds are dangerous, quite rough, and their units are incredibly annoying to deal with. Right, yeah, we have already met Rjahk. Alright, I'll give you some better armor to make sure that you stay alive. So now you have a melee defense of a little bit more. And some missile defense, which you lacked before. I'll use you to scout upwards, see if you can find the portal where he came from. Darn. I wanted that. Not now. If Rjahk wants to open that portal, that's fine. I'm not gonna bother with the Dremers right now. Let's capture the graveyard. Let's get rid of them. Capture that nest. Small spiders over there, but these are just level 1 spiders, so not all that dangerous. Right. Now there are shrines I can build that will improve the production, like the Shrine of Fervus. And since I am going that way... I mean, if you have Archers of Chaos coming, why would you not go for that? Right. But I will still need more mana, so... let's keep on building that. Because we are still running out, and we have a shortage of food. Right. Right, he's a corrupted.
Tolerable.
Let's keep him moving. Now there is one more mechanic I have not talked about, and that's the unrest mechanic. It's basically whenever something happens to cities that they don't like getting captured, that builds up unrest. Now, unrest really doesn't do much until it gets to 100. At which point you can either get multiple spawns of neutral enemies, well, I say neutral, not beast aligned like these spiders, but basically neutral like this city. And there is a chance that some of your cities will defect away from you. It's a problem you have to deal with most of the time. You would much rather just prefer to not go that way. Right now it's not much of a problem, because from the difficulty level I get a standard -1 unrest reduction. That's currently not really enough to stop the unrest from growing, but we'll deal with that in a moment, because Dreadspell at present is getting unrest because the city was plundered. However, they are also happy that a nearby monster lair was destroyed and that I have someone within the city confines. In particular, this group over here. However, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.